Cool.
Okay.
Welcome back to Fuck Boys United. I'm just kidding. We're Speletons. We're
Yeah.
not Boys United. Imagine
So
if we were though.
that'd
Oh
be cool.
no, I wouldn't. You fucking asshole.
All right. Well, fuck off. You shit. Oh, here's that last turtle
Alright,
here.
did some
Die
D&D
turtle.
stuff.
I did.
Yes,
Yeah, you got the last turtle. I did do some D&D stuff. I wasn't expecting to though.
That's great.
I thought we
I
were just.
really wanted to do D&D stuff, but somebody didn't invite me.
I mean,
Jackass.
to be fair, I didn't know how we were going to be doing it. Apparently, we're just doing it online, so I didn't know that.
Wait, you're doing it online?
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I'm even more upset.
Also, you're not here. I didn't honestly think it would be
Doing it
possible.
online.
I didn't know that. I thought we were
I
just
didn't
rolling.
know that either right now. Now I really feel excluded.
I thought.
Before I was just being an asshole, but now I actually feel excluded.
I thought we were just doing it on, or we were just gonna be rolling characters yesterday online, and like that was it. But apparently we were starting this whole thing, so we started the thing. I knew the story ahead of time. My friend Art had already, that's DMing, already told me it. Die please. Basically what it is we're part of a criminal organization. It starts off with we're part of a criminal organization, and there's the king or whatever
There's
is.
a Pikachu we need to kidnap.
Yeah, that's the story. And then
that was funny.
we proceed to spend 20+ years chasing this kid that never ages.
Then we finally win.
And then we
and
finally
then we
win,
get
and then
disobeyed
we
by,
don't we
what?
don't actually get to. I don't remember what his name
Beware,
is. Beware.
beware,
Yeah, that's what it is. So no, we're part of a crime organization, and there's a king that's making a speech or whatever in the town he's that we're in. He's like making a speech, and so like everyone's at the speech, and we're like, all right, during the speech we're gonna rob the town, obviously. So we're doing that, and then like we go into the general store or whatever, and we're checking it out, getting stuff. Someone like there's a couple of us that I think have, or there's like 2 of us in the group of like 6 of us I think that playing that like haven't ever played really, so, and I'm one of them, so like we didn't know what to do too much. Like one of the people that didn't know what to do, like they're like, all right, I'm gonna check the register for money, and he's like, all right, you find some coins. And like, cool. So then after that, I'm like, so you said there was meat here, right? It's a general store. He's like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was like, is there ham? He's like, there is indeed ham. I was like, can I take some ham? He's like, sure, you can take a ham. And someone else in the group is like, not so fast. I want that ham. I want all the meat. And I was like, all right, I guess you can. Like, I don't want any trouble. You can have the meat. And then I'm like, is there?
You gave up your ham. You didn't
Yeah,
even fight for it.
he said he wanted just the raw stuff. So I was like, is there like any cooked stuff? And he's like, there's a single cooked ham on display in a glass case. He's like, you could shatter the glass case and take the ham. And I was like, how long has the ham been there? He's like, oh, it's been there for a while. I was like, it's probably not good. I'm not gonna take the ham. This became relevant later. There was a reason I was asking about this too, actually. So
When did it become relevant?
So later, what happens basically is we hear screaming. We see the part of our gang running down the street saying, "Get the fuck! Or let's get out of here! It's time to go." So we go to leave, and then we're cut off by a bunch of guards, and they're like, "Stop, thieves and shit." There are 2 of the people charmed the guards into thinking that they were. One of them made them think that they were a child, so they went nice on them. Like they basically, the guards basically knocked everybody out except for the 2 people that charmed them, and like they were nice with them. It was a kind of a funny interaction. Then they interrogated us, to which we really didn't say much at all. Apparently the king was murdered, and or by someone who was bearing like the symbol of our gang. So like they're like interrogating us or whatever. Not much comes out of that. Then later they're moving us down the road to like somewhere. They were originally gonna have a sentence to death, and then like we weren't. So they're moving us down the road though to like a prison or whatever. And then a bunch of bandits interfere and free the Oh, also during this interrogation, I was planning if they, because like I also knew ahead of time this was gonna be a thing, because he told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, or I was planning that if he ever tried to ask me something, I was going to say, or I was going to say because I haven't had anything to eat today, I have low blood sugar and I faint.
Wait,
Because
what?
I didn't have the ham. My plan was if during the interrogation, if they tried to ask, if he was going to like try to ask me anything, rather than responding, I was just going to faint from low blood sugar from not eating, because I didn't get the ham.
I don't feel like that is worth.
Oh, I probably would have had to roll for it, but that was my plan. He said he was like, I told him about it later, and he was like, yeah, that'd been a very fair tactic.
That would have been a fair tactic.
Yeah, no, I could have done that.
He should have grabbed the ham. You could have offered him the ham.
No, but not having the ham did become relevant later still. It's not for the reason I was expecting, but so later, we're moving down the road and a bunch of bandits come in and attack the guard. There's a guard that like helped free us, like he was on our side, I guess.
Okay.
And then a bunch of bandits attack, and that guard is killed, and then we escape with the bandits. Like they were taking us away from there. They take us to like a bandit town or whatever, and a tavern there. So a bunch of shit happens, this is about where we ended. We ended in the tavern, but a bunch of things happened in the tavern that were kind of funny.
Right, you tried to buy a drink from, you tried to buy your drink, right?
So what happens? Yeah. So basically, because we were like taken by guards and that, we didn't have anything on us really. So like I assume all of our we didn't have any money with us. I'm gonna die. A second. I need to.
I mean, don't die. Just kill all these guys so you can save stature.
I killed one.
Not suck, Derek.
I killed two.
It looks like you're about to die to the third.
Oh no. I just got like 100 health.
Really?
Oh yeah. I found. I think they dropped it. The first two I killed.
All right.
That was very helpful. Also, I wouldn't have died anyways. So in the bar, there was one guy that was like super, or one of the bandits was super drunk and was like kind of annoying one of the guys in our group. So he was a warlock, I think. Oh, I don't think I saved. I should have done that.
Yeah, you should have.
That's okay. I don't think I'll enter unless I do it on my own accord. Good. I can go back and save. So he was annoying them. So what the guy did is he's like, all right, I'm gonna use minor illusion to create a small version of that guy on the table. And he did that, and like he basically entertained the drunk bandit by making a small version of the drunk bandit on the table.
Okay.
And that guy also bought him a drink. The bandit also bought him a drink for doing that.
Nice.
And then I was like, I want to buy a drink, or the DM said like, does anyone want to buy a drink? And I assumed it was going to become relevant, so I was like, all right, I'll buy a drink. Well, I don't have any money though, so he's like, so I was like, well, I should do something about that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna look under. I want to look under the table or under my stool and see if there's any change there. And he's like, all right, roll for perception.
Oh, Nick Killer. Here, Derek, this is your practice of telling the story while you're fighting a boss.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, roll for perception. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't hurt him there. Ow. I'm gonna die.
This music's great, by the way.
I died. I don't know how to hurt him.
Fast?
So,
hey, you really shouldn't have looked under the stool.
No, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna look under the stool for loose change. And he's like, alright, roll a perception check. I rolled a 2. He's like, all you find is chewed bubble gum.
Yeah.
I was like, I was almost like, I'm gonna take the gum. But
you should have.
I didn't want to get sick. I assume that's what would have happened.
I would have eaten the gum. I would have taken the gum.
I guess I could have.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I have to just keep hitting him in the ass. That's how I hurt him, I guess.
That's how I hurt him, I guess.
oh, I have to break his shell. Oh god, he turned around. He thought of that. So, then I was like, alright, where's the closest, male bandit to me? And he's like, alright, at this guy at that table. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna go up to the table. I'm gonna go up to the guy at the table. So he's like, alright, move over there. And I'm like, I'm gonna try to flirt with the guy and ask him to buy me a drink. And he's like, alright, go ahead, tell me, what are you gonna say to him? And I'm like, alright, hey, good looking, would you buy me a drink? And he's like, alright, roll for charisma or something like that. So I do, and I get like a 7, and he's like, the guy goes, you know what, you're not very good at flirting, are you? However, you're a tall glass of water. I'll buy you a drink. So I was like, alright, cool.
A tall glass of water.
he buys me the most expensive, or like, not the most expensive, the strongest drink the guy has, that the bartender has. And I'm like, alright, cool. I'm gonna have a sip of this. Like, I don't want to have a bunch. I just want to have like a sip of it, just to, you know, just a little taste. He's like, all right. Yeah, well, it's more like I don't trust the guy. So then he's like, all right. You haven't had anything to eat today, and it is a very strong drink. So you immediately get you just immediately black out from it. So I was like, well, all right.
You should have added the ham, dude.
Or sorry, no, I forgot. I forgot before this. What happened is after the guy bought the drink, the bandit moved up to the counter. This is before I think I had a sip of the drink at all. And he asked the bartender he got a room key from the bartender. And afterwards he gave me a wink as he was going by. So I was like, oh, I was like, all right, and then someone I think someone at one of the people like in our group said he looks at me and gives me he looked at me and gave me a look or something, and then I said I'm gonna look back at him and give him a look of help me out of this, please. So oh,
you were blacked out.
Then this was before that, and then I had the drink. Then I had the drink, so I blacked out. Then someone else in the group.
Why you black out?
So then what happened is someone else in the group was like, all right, how many drinks has this bandit had? And the DM's like 2. You know, he's kind of there, but so then one of the guys in the group is like, I'm really not sure how to fight this boss.
Probably have to attack the next segment up.
I'm trying, but he keeps turning around.
Yeah, you do have to attack the next segment up.
Yeah. I'm on top of him. Can I get on top of this? I guess not. So someone else in the group is like, alright, I'm gonna go to the room for where the guy was, and so he's like, alright, you walk in, and the bandit's like, hey, you're not the person from earlier, and then he's like, I'm gonna use minor illusion, and tell him I am, and he rolls for it or whatever, like a bluff or something, and he gets the roll. So he's like, "Oh, sorry. I guess I wasn't. I guess you are that person."
I was mistaken.
So yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess you are.
Oh. Yeah. So he
This battle's
and then he's like,
on, huh?
"Yeah, I don't know what to do, honestly. Like
you have to attack the upper areas, dude."
I am. Oh, I can get on top of him. All right, there we go. I can't get on top of it. Ow. That briefly hurt.
All right. Well. Do you have anything more to say about your D&D story?
Yeah, so the guy in the room, the guy's like, alright, the bandit's like, alright, there's something I want to do with you, or something like that. It's like,
something I want to do with you.
Or something like, you're special or something like that. He invites him to play cards, basically. He's like, he makes it sound like it's gonna be sex, and then he's like, I want to play cards. And the guy's like, all right, you want to play for money? And he also pickpocketed the guy. Like, he was trying to get money to buy a drink. That was why he went in the room in the first place. All right, now I got this figured out.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Have you finished your story?
No. So he pickpocketed the guy before asking him this. So the guy's like, all right, hang on, because like he wanted to play cards for money. And he's like, I don't have any money. And the guy's like, well, I guess we can't play then, because like I only play for money. And it's like, the guy's like, and he like kind of goes to leave, and then the guy's like, wait, no, no one ever plays cards with me, come back. and like he just kind of leaves still, and that's pretty much the end of that escapade.
Alright, well, it's next time on Speletons time, so
Ow.
you're gonna have to pause.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm trying. I can't pause.
Yes, you can.
I can't. It doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, next time on Speletons, goodbye!